Hello and welcome, my fab fans. We're on the final steps. This is the final stretch. The rest of this book is just a bunch of tree branches to add. I know the staircase was tedious, took me a bit, but this is the worst part of making any plants. It really is, though, because, making plants is the most annoying part of any Lego set I've ever had. One, it takes forever. Two, it falls apart so easily. So even if you do it correctly, it's still not going to stay together well. And it will just constantly fall apart on you. I've never had Lego plants, stay together properly. They always fall apart so easily, and it's a tedious battle. I hope that this set is different because they're bigger, and maybe they'll connect better. But I doubt it. I've never had plant sets be good. I mean, I've never bought real Legos. These are technically knockoffs too. So maybe that's the issue, but pastel pink, slightly dark pink. And a white. Diamond. Something I can always state is you can tell the age of a Lego set with real Legos, not fake ones, by whether there's bubbles in their plastic embeds. Because modern Legos, they improved their making process and eradicated the bubbles. In old Lego sets, they never had the process to get rid of the bubbles. They just didn't inject the sets as well. But I kind of like the bubbles. Maybe that's a personal preference thing. Need more twig pieces. There they are. Okay. This way. Okay. And now I need a weird little hinge piece. Like a so. Touch the middle of the innie here. Like a so. And now attach this piece here. When you can't get it to attach. I could just sew. Like a sew. And this is why I have pliers. That's actually why. It really is. Because knockoffs never want to snap together properly. Moved it and it fell out. Okay. Oh dear God. What part of the house am I looking at now? Okay, so it wants one of these. It wants it to have dark flower here. Then branches with 3 flower here. A white one. Light pink. And another white one. Oops, I put the flower upside down. Okay. It's been 10 minutes and I did 2 steps. Ah! Darker pink. White flower. Diamond at the tip. And then it needs another one of these. All the shades of these. Okay. There's another one for me. One for the centipedes. Okay, now it wants me to grab the light pink one. These. Attach a flower. Again. Oh. Well, I don't know where that went. This one's the wrong color. Touch that there. This here. Underneath, attach this here. Where is that supposed to go? Okay. No, that actually attached quite easily, so. Okay. Well, that one took me less time. Okay. Turn the house a little bit more so I can see what I'm doing. So pastel pink, brown, rose, white, light pink, dark pink. And there's another one in the center. Dark pink, white. And a wrench. I do call these wrench pieces. Don't question it. It just is what it is, okay? It is a wrench. Okay, and then I flip it this way, attach it here. You know, the part that offsets me a little bit is the fact that they have pieces that grade into other pieces. Like, they just phase through them. Which shows that they did not detail the instructions properly in the modeling of these pieces. They should have made it so pieces could not go through each other. But they didn't, alas. Okay. Now I need a white piece. Diamond. Brown piece. Pink. White. White. Now at the base of it, it wants me to add one of these clear pieces. And a brown wrench. There we go. And now attach the wrench. Slowly coming together. At least this is one of like the final pages, so like no, that's still kind of thick. Okay, so there's just parts pages. Oh, but like 85. Okay. 83, and we're at 68. Yikes. I need to pick up pace. Especially if I want to get this done before I have to stream. Yeah. Oh, yeah, tree branches. Is it weird that I think online friends are less important than like in-person friends? Because the in-person friends have been there for me through panic attacks and have comforted me through hard times, while my online friends have just been there for fun times. When you're going through a tough moment, you need in-person friends. And so the people who are there through those times tend to be more important to me than the ones that have been with me through good times. I know it's not like that for everyone. Some people find their online friends way better than their in-person friends. And some people find them equal. Find whatever balance works for you. Don't get me wrong. Love my online friends. I think they're amazing people. I just prefer talking to people in person. Because I can see if what I'm saying is not getting taken the right way. Because I'm very bad at articulating and having a conversation with people and getting a point across in the right way. So sometimes I say things and it can be taken wrong. And I get that. I don't expect people to handle my personality as well as I handle my personality. I'm a little difficult to understand. And that's okay. But I know that. The people that I know in person know that. And they can handle it far better than anyone I've ever met online. Because they understand that I have difficulties much more so, and they've seen my difficulties more so because they've been around me longer. But we all agreed to each other if we had a bad day to just not talk to each other because we don't want to take out our anger from other people on each other. And I will apologize again and again to my coworkers whenever I had a bad day. Like I see when it affects them and I'm just like, I'm so sorry. It's not you. I'm just having a hard day. And I let them know that. Because it's never them that I'm angry at. I don't think I've ever actually been angry at any of my coworkers, like, actually. Because, like, I get they have hard days. And so whenever they're upset, I don't get angry at them. I don't get upset with them for having a bad day. I don't get angry at people for having a hard time. I just let them know calmly. It's like, sorry that I was so mean. I had a bad day. And that's why I don't get angry at my manager when he's, like, going through a tough time. I actually, talked with one of my managers because he has a daughter. He has 2 daughters. And he knows, like, nothing about periods. And I was just like, do you want me to give you the talk? And he's like, I made it 18 years without needing to know a thing about periods. And I'm like, that should not be an accomplishment. If you have to deal with women, you need to know about periods, okay? I think that's just like a requirement of any man who likes women. You like women, you gotta know about periods. Sorry, not sorry. You just have to, okay? Oh, it gives you 2. Oh my god, it's a wishing piece. So something you do in some cultures is you grab a thing and a piece of paper with sometimes it has incantations, and you hang it onto a tree, specifically a wishing tree, and you write down your wish. And it can come true for some people. If your tag falls off the tree, it is not meant to come true. If it stays on the tree, it was meant to come true, and it does. So something I've always been taught is to wish through. The wishing trees. You can make any tree a wishing tree. Just choose a tree that's native to the land you are in. Is it native to your homeland? If so, you can use it. That is your home's version of a wishing tree. Where are my scissors? I think the one true thing about me is that the only wish I've ever made is to find love. You can think it's depressing or not. I don't really care. Um, but the only reason that was ever a wish for me to think of is for the fact that um I know people find it very difficult to handle me as a person. Because I have a lot of personality, you know? So, and sometimes my honesty seems borderline vicious. It's not meant to be, but it can. I chose the one with symbols on it because I think the symbols are prettier. I'm supposed to touch the bell to the bottom? Um, it's supposed to have a jump ring, but it doesn't have one, so I'm just gonna grab one of my own. It probably did. I just probably lost it, like, immediately. Let's be honest. I have a lot of shit on my table right now. Ow. So cute. That's so cute. It's a centerpiece with a bunch of flowers. Okay. Had the little wrench. Okay, so I need to see the front of the house for this part. No, not the front, but like the single. Ah, I knew something was missing. Part of the tree fell off. Yeah. Once it goes, is the tree taller than I thought or shorter than I thought? Oh. No wonder I couldn't figure it out. There it goes. Okay. Okay. And this attaches this one here. Tree branch all the way through. Two diamonds. I'm just trying to speed through this as fast as I can. Oh no, I have only 10 minutes left. No, and I'm only on 76. Yikes. Oh no, what's that piece? Okay. So this piece goes here. And this goes. I want to spin this entire flower around. There we go. A little bit farther. Okay. Never gonna finish this in time. No. Okay, I'm gonna end that video here. Peace, love, have a good day, my fab fans, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!